happening, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good morning. We finna get this thing jumping today, man. I hope everybody's doing great and feeling good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds lovely. I appreciate all the love and support. Let's hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get these likes and shares up, man. Tell your neighbors, cousins, and nephews that landlord need them views. So use that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Yeah, it's hump day. It's hump day morning, and we on to the Jets, man. We beat the crap out of the Giants, and we on to the Jets. Shout out to Miss Elder Lockhart, rocking with me with the Lockhart squad. Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford in the building, Joe Tranchina, Lil Tyler in the building, Rodney Butler, DC4 Life, Texas in the building, Mr. Danny Savage, the draft guru, self-proclaimed, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Michael Lockhart, Tanisha Dixon Ford in the building, Miss Journey in the building, James Simmons, Fresh King, NYC Cowboys in the building, C-Mo, and Mr. Peter Rizzo, Tommy Montoya, John Gilbert, Gary Murphy. Y'all hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We in the building with it, man. We got some things to talk about. It's op watch season, you understand? It's strategy season. It's war season, you understand? We in here. But let's get it, man. Y'all already know. First and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most. What they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get these likes and shares up. Let's get it, let's go. Y'all already know, man. Hit that like and share for the squad. It's hump day. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey,
let's get these likes and shares up, man. Let's push this algorithm. Let's boost this algorithm. Let's get it. Hey,
landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now.
Hit that share button, man. Hit that share button. Let's go.
They hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we
support, landlord support.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that made me go harder. That
Let's just
turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma.
Let's go.
I'ma run up them comma, the summer, run up them numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way you ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but
just let them hate. Hey,
that what make them hate.
Let's go.
That what make them hate. Hey, and we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate.
They get these likes and shares up, man. Let's get this thing jumping.
And they just in the way.
Hey, hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
What's happening?
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. You already know it is op season. We waiting on the Jets. Mr. Aaron Rodgers won't be there, man. That's a bummer. We know that. Because I wanted all the smoke. I'm telling you right now. I wanted the smoke. I wanted to see my all-star, top-tier, Hall of Fame caliber defense. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see my defense go up against these boys. I ain't playing around no more. You understand? Because all they gonna do is say who we ain't play, who ain't lined up for them. That's all they gonna talk about. You understand? I was ready to put the naysayers and the non-believers to bed. That's what I was ready to do. But it's all good, man. I want to play every team at their best. I want to play the top-tier competition so we can be battle-tested and ready to beat somebody to sleep when it come playoff time. So that's what the type of vibes I'm on today. You understand?
Trap.
We don't want you licking your wounds. We don't want the wounded animals going against. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the wounded line. We want them healthy. We want them ready to hunt. We want to play the top tier competition. But unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers won't be here. But we still got some stuff to talk about, man. So let's get it. Was that a bird or a plane? What was it? Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is. My bad. You understand? Shout out to everybody rocking. Whoa, wait a minute. What happened? I ain't got my thing on now. It put me on the big screen. Wait a minute. Bam. Okay. Y'all know, first and foremost, we got some housekeeping to do. You know, it's $5 raffle interest for a signed autograph Oso Diggy Zua hat, nefarious hat, man. It's one of one. Y'all make sure y'all join the raffle. Thanks for everybody that's been participating so far. I appreciate it. Trap. Hey, and that boy Osa had 2 sacks yesterday, too. I mean, the other day, too, now. Hey, look like Osa finna turn up today, so don't sleep on that now. We got an autograph Osa Diggy Zua hat and a plain nefarious hat in black if y'all want to rep like that, man, and support Landlord Sports. Only $5 interest, man. But let's get this thing jumping. What happened? Wait a minute. See, it's messing up today. My system is glitching, but I got y'all. Bam. Okay, it should be good now. We should be good now. So let's see. Okay, we got the housekeeping out the way. Trap topics. It was pretty sad about Garrett Wilson when he said he talked to Aaron Rodgers. He just said, it really hurt my heart. He told me, sorry, kid, because I'm sure they had some big plans this year. You know what I'm saying? Garrett Wilson is a very talented receiver, and you know, I'm pretty sure they had some high hopes for winning Super Bowls and stuff like that this year, but we'll see what happens. With this guy, Zach Wilson. We know he's no Aaron Rodgers. We know that much, but it do really suck to see that, man. I thought he was going to have a big year as well. He had over 1,100 yards last season with, you know, no quarterback, so it would have been interesting to see him with some high-level quarterback and to see how good this kid could have possibly been coming out of Ohio State. But, you know, it is what it is, man. He got to try to do something with Zach Wilson, I guess. That's what his year going to play out with. But let's continue. Now, I seen David Bakhtiari saying, congrats, NFL. How many players have to get hurt on artificial turf? You care more about soccer players than us. You plan to remove all artificial turf for the World Cup coming up, so clearly it's feasible. I'm sick of this. Do better. Do y'all think that this artificial turf is actually a problem? Do y'all feel that way? Do y'all feel like the artificial turf is a problem? Because he definitely do. I don't know how legitimate that is, but, you know, he got some gripes against it, saying that, you know, he feel like it's the artificial turf problem. So, do y'all feel like the NFL needs to move all the way back to artificial turf? Do y'all feel like it should be, to normal natural grass over artificial turf? Do y'all feel like that's the way we should go? Do y'all feel like that'll minimize injuries? Do y'all feel like anything like that? Because, you know, I feel like injuries gonna happen, but if it's any way we can decrease the chances and the likelihood of us getting hurt, hey, do everything in your power to get it done, man, because a lot of these players don't want it. And then, look, if this the NFL, if we get money off of the players, if the players is basically the biggest commodity of the business, why don't you just do what the players ask you to do? It seems like the players are asking, hey, we don't want no turf no more, sir. We done with the turf. A lot of the players got a problem with this turf. So NFL, y'all doing them a disservice if y'all don't get them what they want. They the ones playing on it. Give these boys some turf now. Give them some turf now. Give them some grass. My bad. Give them some grass because that's what they want to play on, man. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Y'all got money. Y'all getting money every which way. Y'all making money hand over fist. It shouldn't be that big of a deal for y'all to get that done for them, man. So that's all I'm saying. But let's continue, man. We got some things to talk about. Zach Wilson, this is who we got now with Aaron Rodgers being out. We already know Zach Wilson is a struggling quarterback. He is, man. This is who the defense is tasked to go play against, and, you know, this is going to be interesting. That's all I'm saying. Trap. But let's look at some of his numbers. Okay, we got, out of the last game, he had 21 attempts and 140 passing yards, passing touchdowns, 1 and 1 interception, a 52 overall, good grief, and passing rating of 49 and rushing 63. So we got another dollar store Daniel Jones on our hands right now, y'all. Trap. We know he's an athletic kind of quarterback. You know, he's very elusive and he's very risky. Like, he's a Romo-ish kind of guy too. Like, not saying the good Romo, but just a risky guy. He's an improv guy. He want to try everything in his power to make a play, even if it's in the, you know, the worst case scenario. Like, he doesn't know when to give up on the play. And that's a big time, you know, hindrance to your team when you're doing stuff like that. So to me, in my opinion, that's bad when you see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When you see stuff like that, it's not in the best interest for your team, man. It's not. Because like I'm saying, like far as he go, he don't never know when to stop. He just try his best to just do everything in his power to mess up the game. Like right now, you got to throw that ball out of the out of bounds first and foremost, but you look like you wanted to still try to make that play out of nothing. You wanted to make that play out of nothing. And that's not good for you. That's not good for you. But you can see on this play, he throwing interceptions in the middle of the field. Like, what are you throwing at? It's 2 linebackers right here. You don't have a throwing lane. You got 2 checkdowns right here, but you want to try to throw it to the dude in the middle of the Jets logo. That's a bad decision right there. And it's crazy you making bad decisions like this when you don't even have no pressure on you right now. You got a clean pocket right there. Like, his O-line got a lot of criticism, but he got a clean pocket right here. All you got to do is step into the throw and make a decent decision. See, he didn't do anything like that. Like, you got a clean pocket. Look at this pocket. Is that not a clean pocket right there, y'all? That's a clean pocket to me. Trap. That's a clean pocket, but you still stared your receiver down for one, and then you throw the ball into double coverage with 2 linebackers sitting there waiting on you, and then you got an interception. So it's a lot of reckless play look like we're going to get from Mr. Zach Wilson. It looks like he's a improv guy to the 20th degree, and it's just going to put his team in a lot of terrible situations, compromising situations. Then he sidearmed the ball. Good grief. So, I mean, I really don't know what to tell these people when it comes to his people, when it comes to this dude. But, you know, we got Aaron Rodgers out for the year. Now we got to play Zach Wilson. So, do y'all think Zach Wilson is a real threat, man? Do y'all feel like Zach Wilson can actually threaten this team right now? Do y'all think? Let's see what the people say, man, because I ain't got no fear. Y'all know I ain't got no fear now. Y'all know that. But I don't really see him doing much against this pass rush and against this secondary, because I just see a lot of trouble coming for this young man. I see a whole lot of trouble. That's what I see, because he don't know when to give up on the play. He don't know when to step up in the pocket. It's just a lot of stuff from the neck up that's going to get him in trouble, look like to me. So what y'all thinking about Zach Wilson? Cowboy Click just straight up says Zach Wilson ain't it now. Trap. Then they offensive line, even on that play of the interception, he had a perfect pocket and he still made a bad decision. But when it comes to his O-line, man, I don't think they can hold up either. So even though he got some weapons, he got Garrett Wilson from Ohio State, number 17. Everybody seen he made the catch of the year last Monday night. And, you know, he's a very talented, twitchy guy. You know, he's elusive. He's fast. He got hands. He got everything you want in a receiver except for, like, some strength. he lacks a little strength. You know, you can kind of muscle him up, but I'll get to him later. But you got options, you got weapons. But if you can't protect this guy, he's just going to be barbecue chicken, sir. He's going to be barbecue chicken. I don't see many people being able to get long developing routes against our pass rush. I just don't see it. And once you do finally be able to get off a deep pass, you still got to worry about our corners. Like, we have 4 legitimate corners who can survive. We got 2 elite corners, in my opinion, with Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Gilmore. Then you got good corners like Deron Bland and Jordan Lewis. So it ain't like we ain't got enough people to hold them down. They got a decent receiving core, but it's all about the timing. This pass rush is going to make it very hard for them. I just don't see them being able to do no big plays because we got corners and we got a front 7. So what y'all think about this, man? Do y'all think Zach Wilson can do anything against this defense of ours? They got us a 9-point favorite going into this, and that 9 points is unheard of far as an NFL matchup, really. You know what I'm saying? We was already a 3-point favorite. They give you 3 points, you know, typically because you at home, but they made it go up 9 points when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. So how y'all feeling about Zach Wilson? Do y'all think they could put together a game plan to make him be effective? Jacket said barbecue chicken actually sounds good. It do, don't it? It do, don't it? Said Cowboys Click said, I think I'm gonna make T-bones tonight. Well, give me a plate now. Give me a plate. If it's steak, count me in. Carl Main said Brees Hall breaking one. They only hope. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about him next. You know, we just talking about the quarterback right this second. I got him coming up too. Miss Gina says she missed the notification. You got to make sure them notifications are all the way on, Miss Gina. They trying to hate me out. They trying to blackball me, ain't it, YouTube? Y'all make sure y'all see. That's why I need y'all. Y'all got to make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card because, you know, I'm trying to fight this algorithm. I'm trying to grow this show. Everything y'all do helps me move forward. Y'all see I'm trying to do upgrades. I got graphics for you. I got a lot of effort going into this. So y'all make sure y'all show some love and support for your boy and Landlord Sports. I appreciate it. Trap. But I see people saying, is Zach Wilson a threat? Nobody looks like they looking at Zach Wilson as a threat. I'm going to tell you the things that I worry about as far as Zach Wilson go. Okay, of course, any type of mobile quarterback, that's a little dangerous when it comes to us. Because we know Dan Quinn like to do all these stunts, and, you know, that right there open up run lanes for the quarterback. That right there gives up containment, outside containment and stuff like that. So, that allows the quarterback to get open. But if Zach Wilson is trying to throw the ball, trying to hold the ball, I feel like that's bad business for them. The best thing that the Jets can do is try to run this football. If they're not running the football, they are doomed. They got a nice receiving core with Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, and Rhonda Cobb still here, believe it or not, you know. But if you can't hold the ball, if you can't protect your quarterback, you're going to be doomed. That's what got him in trouble with Aaron Rodgers. On the first series of the year, he goes down with an injury. So, hey, if they don't run the football, I think they in trouble. But let's continue, man. Let's talk about Mr. Brees Hall, what we just talked about earlier. I think he's a nice back, though. I think he's a nice back. I think he very capable, very shifty kind of guy, nice vision. He runs with a lot of balance. He got a lot of attributes that you want to see out of a young running back, man. But, you know, I don't think they're going to be smart enough to focus on that. But let's see. He had 10 carries for 127 yards, 0 touchdown, but a 12.7 average. Good grief. Trap. What in the world was Buffalo doing out there? That begs the question. Because 12.7 yards a carry is outstanding. That is ridiculous. But okay, you got an overall grade of 77, then rushing 73.5, receiving 89.7. So, hey, that is that 6? Nah, that's 69. Yeah, I know my screen is small. But I think Breece Hall, he got hurt last year, so that might be something to keep an eye on. They had high hopes for the kid, and now he's being dubbed as, a Hall of Famer by Skip Bayless. Trap. They putting this boy in the Hall of Fame already, So, he is a capable back, though. Look how he break this run, showing nice elusiveness, speed, decisiveness, and he's not doing too many wasted motions, man. He's getting out of there very quickly, very shifty with it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He is a threat. He looks good as a running back. I like how he was decisive on this run. Wait a minute. He was very decisive on this run. And that wasn't no big hole, really, in my opinion. He hit that hole quickly. Yeah, he found a little crease in there. And, hey, nice vision, enough speed to kill all the angles, and he got loose, man. So a lot of people are dubbing this guy as the next guy in the league far as running backs go. So how y'all feel about us matching up with Breece Hall? Because he is probably their best hope they got. He's the best hope they got. So what y'all feel about us stopping this run game right here? How y'all feeling about that? Trap. Because, when you got deficiencies at quarterback, now you got to prove it, in my opinion. You got to prove that we can stop the run. And the Giants didn't necessarily make us do that because the defense just started going crazy, getting turnovers left and right. But this going to be a game where we can prove that we can stop the run. Breece Hall is a nice back. He got a lot of upside, very shifty, very quick. I'm just waiting to see what we do. Now, this a game for Oso Digizua to step back up like he was. This a game where you're going to need Jonathan Hankins again because they are going to run the ball. That's their best bet. That's their only hope. That's their only shot right there. Trap. That's their only shot. So I feel like we truly going to have to prove that we can stop the run against this team because this is literally their only hope. So if we come out here getting pushed around, we might be in a little trouble. The best thing they could do is run the ball because it runs the clock. It slows the game down. It lessens our chances to have possessions to put up points. So the run game is just their best hope. And they got a great couple of backs. Now, he ain't even the only back. They got Dalvin Cook as well from Minnesota. So they got a nice change-up back as well. So the Jets got a lot of stuff cooking, man. So what y'all think about us stopping this run game? What y'all think about us stopping this run game? We got Marcus Hardiston in the building. What's happening with you? He says Jets won by one possession after getting 4 turnovers and a punt return touchdown in OT. Cowboys will take care of the ball way better at landlord from Alabama. I feel the same way. I think the best thing you can do is stop this run. We might need to just load the box because, I trust my corners and safeties to guard these receivers. I do. I think we got a top-tier cornerback secondary as a whole. I think it's top tier. So, hey, I take my guy Trey against this dude, Garrett Wilson and stuff like that. So, I make them man up. I make Zach Wilson throw the football. That's the only way you're going to beat me if you throw the football. So, hey, it'll be something like that for me. I load the box and make them throw. We got to sell out. We got to stop this run, though, because that'll be an easy day for them. Hand the ball to Breece Hall, hand the ball to Dalvin Cook. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Them two running the ball and Zach Wilson getting open in some run lanes. Those are the only two things I'd be concerned about. That'll be the only two things I'm concerned about. Miss Elder says Elijah and Marcus need a wrench. I give them one when I get a little time. I do it later on, Miss Elder. I got you. So what y'all thinking? What y'all thinking about stopping this run? Do y'all think they gonna present some problems with us or what? How y'all feeling about it? How y'all feeling about it? This is the Q&A. They say it's Tyler Smith playing this Sunday. I'm not sure. They haven't told us yet. DC65 said we getting Dono back. He brings that hard-hitting mentality back to back to that back end gotta be big. Yeah, that's gonna be big. Donovan Wilson is one of my favorite Cowboys for real. He's that reckless abandonment kind of guy that we need. You know what I'm saying? He'll make Brees and Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook probably got dreams about that boy. You know, he turned down Dalvin Cook into a pack. You know, he laid him out. So of course he's concerned. Dalvin Cook is concerned. Let's see. Cowboys Click says, I think we will be able to stack the box because I ain't got a quarterback to throw downfield. Plus, we got the best corners in the NFL. I think so too. I really think so too. I think we got the best. Marcus Hardison says, we shut down Saquon, so I'm not fearing Hall or Cook. True. I feel like if you give this defense a task, they gonna get it done. If you tell them we stopping this guy today, we focusing on this dude today, I think you're gonna be good. I think you're gonna shut them down for sure. That's what I think what'll happen. That's what I think will happen. I think Dan Quinn got this on lock. Shout out to you, Mr. Columbus Hill. Shout out to you. Shout out to Big Dallas 8604. He says, I hope we get Dono and Tyler back. Yeah, the injury concerns is valid because, you know, when it comes to our offense, you know, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to talk about our offense versus their defense tomorrow. But you want to see Tyler Smith, you know, because they got that boy Big Q out of my hometown, you know. That dude ain't no joke now. I've been watching him since he was playing in middle school. And Quinn Williams is no joke. He's that deal for real. So, yeah, we going to need Tyler. That's going to be a scrumph with the F, scrumph. Scrumph on scrumph type of matchup right now. Trap. Chris said, do the Jets have any wide receivers? Yeah, they got plenty on. But the thing about it is they don't have a quarterback, sir. That's the problem. They don't have a quarterback. That's the only thing, you know. They don't have a quarterback right now. I told you they got Gary Wilson. They got, what's his name? Alan Lazard from the Packers. They got Randall Cobb. They got a couple of receivers that you got to worry about. They got a decent tight end as well. They drafted Kuntz, but he didn't get no snaps last game, so I don't know what they got going on with him, that tight end. But let's see. Yeah, scrumph. They got some scrumph on scrumph, man. Trap. Yeah, that's that scrumph right there. Scrumph. Marcus Hardison said Jets D will inevitably wear down if the Jets offense becomes inefficient. That's what I'm thinking the way the game will play out. I don't think the defense is going to be too gangster because after they being on the field all day, it's going to become a problem. What they say fatigue makes cowards of us all. Once they get tired, it's going to be over with. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I think we're going to wear them out. Our defense is going to wear them out. And then next thing you know, they defense is going to be suffering because they're going to be on the field too long. And then we just going to tear into them. You know how we going to do, and you know what that going to do. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay. And look, I'm telling y'all right now, we in the dome, we at home. Dak and Mike McCarthy might want to make a statement on these guys. For real. Like, they supposed to be this great defense, and you seen what they just did to Josh Allen. Dak and Mike might be like, look, we finna go out here and show about this offense. We finna show y'all what this offense got going on right now.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
But, you know, that's something you might need to pay attention to. What you said, Miss Ella? What you say, Miss Ella? Let's see. She said, landlord, I need a damn light break now. 73 only. Good grief. Don't tell me that, Miss Elder. They doing me bad like that. It's a lot of Eagle fans in here. Don't behave that way. You got me walking around with my head down. How you gonna disappoint a baby? What more do you want from me? You got me staring out the window. Now I gotta give you that ugly cry. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all hit that like a chef for the squad. It will not charge a card. Don't be like that. Trap. Don't behave that way. Y'all more civilized than that. I know it. I know it to be true. Y'all much more civilized than that. Hit that like a chef for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's see. Fresh King says, as a Cowboy fan, I want to have much material to issue talks the ops back in NYC. Oh, the talk-ish. That's what you saying to the ops.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
You say you trying to talk that crap to the ops. Yeah, you gonna get it. You gonna be able to talk crap to everybody, Fresh King. You being every New York team, man. Trap. Fresh King trying to beat every New York team. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, we finna beat the whole NYC. Then we gotta go up there to Buffalo. We gonna beat them too. So get ready for it. I cannot wait. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, this will be the key to the Jets' success for them to run the football against us. That's the only chance they got. Cause if they throw that ball in the air, let me tell you right now, that defense is gonna take it to the house. They gonna go crazy with it, man. You already know Trey is not playing. He already told y'all. Did y'all hear the sounds from the sideline? That boy Trey said, do not put the ball in the air. He just had some stern instructions for these QBs. Do not put the ball in the air, sir. That's what I want you to know. Do not do it. That's not good for your health. It's not. This ain't no fly zone. This a little worse than that. You understand? Yeah. Do no fly zone over here. Miss Gina said, landlord, I dropped some fried bologna and put it outside in the fridge next to the red Kool-Aid. Not the red Kool-Aid, Miss Gina.
Fried bologna sandwiches. Fried bologna is so good, it's a different meal than cold bologna.
It is.
I feel like when you burn bologna, you burn the poverty out of the taste. I can't eat cold bologna sandwiches. It tastes totally different.
It tastes totally different. We already know that. But listen, we do got to prove that we can stop the run. That would be a heavy task that we have to do. So let's move along to the other matchup. One of the biggest matchups to me will be, Trayvon Diggs versus Garrett Wilson. This is a young, talented wide receiver right here, y'all. A young, talented wide receiver. And he got it all. I told you, he just had the catch of the year the other day. So this is something to keep your eye on, y'all. It is. He said, I don't like the red, man. I'm all about the purple. Hey, red is a flavor. Long as we can conclude with that, that's all that matters. You understand? But okay, he graded out great overall, 94.6. 81.4 receiving grade. Of course, he got no rushing grade, but he actually had 5 receptions and only 34 yards. That don't sound right to me. He had a touchdown. So, of course, he went crazy with the catch, but it don't look like he was that effective. But let's see what we can see on the clip. Let's go. Bam. Ah, man, that was a dope catch. I can't lie. And it was a terrible throw, too. So, look, the throw was way too much inside, and it didn't have enough height on it. It didn't have enough air on it. And he had to become a DB and a receiver at the same time, and he still got it done. So, let's see what's happening. Look at that. He had to deflect the ball, still go back and catch it while he's falling down on his back. And that ain't no bad corner he did that on. So, that right there kind of represents who he is, man. I think he's a very talented person. Yeah, he's a bad ball catcher. Yeah, he can do it all like that. That's kind of pretty much his skill set, man. He's a twitchy little dude. But in this matchup against Trey, I like Trey because I know Trey can kind of bully him. He's small. He don't have no strength. He has no strength at all, y'all. The boy is strengthless. So that's pretty much his biggest flaw, in my opinion. He's a kind of smaller receiver, but he has no strength. But I'll take Diggs because I know Diggs can do it all. Diggs can mirror, shadow him pretty well, and he can move around. That's something that Sauce don't do on the other side too now. When you get to talking about who's the best in the league, don't forget that, because Diggs can move around. He can go anywhere. That's something like Sauce don't do. Sauce stay on his one side and do his job. Diggs say, hey, point him out, I'm over there. Point him out, I'm going.
Trap.
Diggs say, point him out, I'm over there. It's no problem. Wherever you go, I'm going. I've been with you. You know what I'm saying? Diggs say he want all the smoke. So make no mistake about it, man. This going to be a big time matchup. But I'm taking my guy. Of course, I'm taking my guy. And then when you got the front seven that we have, like Micah Parsons, and hey, you know, I give them smoke, but Dorrance Armstrong, when you got the front seven that we got, you ain't even got to cover that long. What you got to cover what? 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds at the most. Long as you don't let Zach Wilson get out the pocket, I think this a wrap for him, man. He can't do nothing inside the pocket, in my opinion. If you keep him in the pocket, don't put no extra stress on your cornerbacks to have to catch these scramble drills and stuff like that. As long as you don't give Zach Wilson them lanes to extend the play, I think it's over with, man. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. It might be over with for these dudes early. And if we come out there and execute, we might be able to put these boys to bed early as well. So how y'all feeling about this matchup? This particular matchup and the other matchups, because you got Alan Lazard going up against Stephon Gilmore or Deron Bland and stuff like that. So, you know, what y'all think about this passing game? I think they doomed, honestly. I'm way more worried about the run game. Tommy Montoya said, I got Diggs all the way. You should. Diggs showed you who he was last game.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
That boy had 2 forced fumbles. You understand? That ain't easy to do from the DB position. You know, he gets no love from that. They don't give him no love. They say he don't hit people. He showed you he do better than that. They say he don't tackle at all. And he proved them wrong. But they ain't gonna make stories about that. But look, like I said, his biggest weakness is being physical. He's not physical at all. From what I've seen, Garrett Wilson don't want to get physical. He don't want to get physical at all, y'all. He just trying to get loose. Now, if you give him some two-way goals, if you keep playing off all day, he'll beat you all day. Like, that's what kind of receiver he is. If you give him a free release, he gonna cook. But I'm thinking Dan Quinn's smarter than that. They should be able to see the same thing I seen on film, which is he's not ready to get physical.
Okay, I found this on the web for be able to see the same thing I seen Albert, which is he's not ready to.
I didn't ask you anything, Siri. I didn't ask you anything. But, yeah, I really think he'll be on that type of time right there, y'all. So what y'all feeling like? They ain't doing shit. Jay Recruiter said, it's done. Joe Tranchina says, so you think the Jets have a better defense than the Giants? Yeah, they do. They got a better defense than the Giants. The Giants don't have no corners. They got corners. They got a couple of them. They got one that just, got $250,000 bonus off of Josh Allen the other night. He got his bonus incentive in one game, messing with Josh Allen, the turnover guru, the turnover goat. That's who he is. But hey, them boys might have had something in cahoots, right? They might have signed a deal under the table or something. Like Josh Allen went to that guy and was like, hey man, you throw me half of that, I get you paid early. You know what I'm saying? He told him I get you paid early if you throw me half of that money you got. Miss Elder said 107 likes and 165 in the chat. They gonna do better. They gonna do better with they self, Miss Elder. I feel it. They gonna do better. And then he said, and then that was a better defense last year. Yeah, the Jets are much better defense than the Giants. You know, I say that. They got better linebacker play. They got better corners. And, you know, I say they defensive line might be about the same. I might take the Giants in over the Jets in. I don't think they got too many gangster ends like that. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Miss Gina says, landlord, I just rented an 18-wheeler because I am going to purchase some pillows and pass them out because everybody is sleeping on us. Hey, they better wake up, Miss Elder. They better wake up because them Cowboys coming this year. They coming. Did you hear Micah on his podcast? He looked us dead in the camera and said, we coming. And you already know how that go. So how y'all feeling about that, though? We talked about the matchups. Y'all, is there any wide receiver cornerback matchup y'all concerned about before we move on to the next topic? Let's see. Giant Simmons says just defense keeps them in games. Yeah, I mean they got 3 turnovers the other night, and they still badly won. So it ain't the quarterback play is terrible. The quarterback play is in shambles, and the defense just got to do everything in their power to keep it up. But we ain't giving them nothing. We're not giving them any turnovers. We gonna make them have to score some points themselves, and that's something I don't think they can do. Excuse me. My game plan would be to get up on these boys early and let my dogs hunt all game. That is the worst case scenario for them. If the Cowboys get a 14 point lead early, it is good. Hey, they might need another quarterback. They might need their emergency quarterback, sir. Trap. If they let the Cowboys get up on them early, them boys might need their 3rd emergency quarterback because it might get ugly for them, man. I ain't gonna lie. Derek Grimsley says Cowboys made a statement against the Giants, and when we go in Sunday and beat the Jets down, I want the haters to keep the same energy, but they won't. Yeah, they gonna disappear. You know, they don't want no smoke like that, Derek. They ain't trying to hear that. They are not trying to hear that. Let's see. DC for Life Texas in the building says, Jets, what's going on? What's going to do when them Cowboys run wild on you? Believe that. DC for Life. Let's freaking go, Cowboy. Hey, man. That front 7 is finna be monstrous. That's what I want them to know. That front 7 is monstrous, and your best bet is to run the ball. And look, if you do everything I said, that's what's gonna keep you competitive for a quarter or so. Trap. Look, that's the sad part about it. That's gonna keep you competitive for a quarter. But if you don't do what I said, it's gonna be even worse for you. It's going to be even worse. Shout out to Chris Wilson in the building on Facebook. Shout out to my Facebook people. Who else Facebook in here? Shout out to Joe Trenchino on Facebook. And, you know, Dak's #1 fan, DeQuincy Coleman in the building on Facebook. I know that grinded your gears. Fresh King says they are not going to answer for Cooks. They are not going to answer for Cooks as long as Ferguson puts pressure with catching his passes in the open pocket. Yeah. That Ferguson drop hurt me. It hurt my soul. It really did. Because that was another drive we could have got 7 on. But, you know, they still talking about the offense like they ain't turned up. The offense still turned up. They just didn't score 100 points. You know, and they still got points on that drive. We just didn't get 7. Miss Jacket says the media has softened up positions. They sold everybody that the Giants were scary. They were better than last year. We showed them they do not belong. Absolutely. Trap. But as soon as the Cowboys beat the crap out of them, they act like we ain't good no more. They act like the Giants wasn't good to begin with. That's what's crazy to me. Soon as we beat them, they ain't good no more. Oh, they never was good. Oh, I thought you just said they was good last week. That's what don't make sense to me. DC for Life said Ferguson about to make up for those drops this week. I think so too. I think Ferguson just had a little butterflies, man. He was just a little nervous. That's all it was. First game, jitters, you know. He'll shake that off and be back to playing football this year. I have no doubt about it. I think he'll be fine. But for the last few minutes of the show, we'll just talk about some normal topics and see what y'all got going on. Elijah Shun, hold on. Eli Shun. Let me know what your name is, because it looks like a mixture of letters. I don't know. I'm sorry, forgive me. Says our offense is going to prove we are the best after we walk all over them. That defense is not what they think. Absolutely. Look, Dak finna go turn these boys up. Like, watch what I tell you. This is not finna be like no regular game like last game. This offense gonna show up this game. Everybody talking about how good their defense is, and then our offense finna show you who they are. King Tut 414 says they going to beat the Eagles and 49ers up, and then the same going to happen to them. We gonna skunk them to deal 40 to 50 point blowout. Good grief, you think it's like that? Man, if we coming out gangster like that, sir, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Let's see. Yeah, y'all ask me some questions and we'll ride it out like that. Cowboys Click says, show landlord, how do you feel about Alabama being ranked number 10? Why you gotta do that, sir? Why you gotta do that? Shout out to Miss You Guys, the poor with the 555. She says, imagine the Jets beating us at home. We make mistakes, but we're the better team. They say we didn't make a statement. Let's make a declaration then. Hey, absolutely. Let's put some emphasis on that. Yeah, we gotta go show them again. That's all it is, man. They gonna always hold on to the Cowboys, saying that, hey, we'll never get a Cowboys credit until they get to the playoffs and do something. That's all they gonna always say. They gonna always hold us to the standard that they don't hold nobody else to. You know, Buffalo ain't did nothing. Them boys ain't won nothing like Dollar Bill. They ain't won nothing. Dollar Bill!
Shut down! Pay no country boy nothing! Nothing!
Them boys ain't won nothing, but they still give Josh Allen credit. You know what I'm saying? Burrow went to the Super Bowl, but he ain't won nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they still give him credit. Hurts went to the Super Bowl. They ain't won nothing. But when it comes to the Cowboys, this what's going to let y'all see. Once the Cowboys win the NFC Championship this year and go to the Super Bowl, if we don't win, they still going to disrespect us. That's what I want y'all to know. Y'all will think that it's all over. Y'all will think that, hey, we finally got over the hump. Now we going to get some respect. No, we got to win it all. We the only team that got to win it all to get respect. Yeah, Herbert, this man ain't did nothing, and they act like he invented water or something, man. What's going on? Trap. They act like this boy invented water. Like, hey, how you get so much praise, sir? This man ain't did nothing. He's 0-1 right now. Let that same game would have been Dak Prescott. Let Dak Prescott would have played that Burrow game. Burrow had 82 yards pass. People talk about it was in the rain. That game was in the rain too. That game was in the rain too. He didn't have no 82 passing yards, did he? T. Jack said they steady moving the goalposts. Exactly. That goalpost on wheels when it comes to the Cowboys, and we already know why though.
We are America's team, the most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
Why you think we get all the primetime games? They know what time it is, man. We got about 20 primetime games. We got every game we got on primetime. Cali Boss says Cowboy defense should have a similar showing versus the Jets was Zach Wilson under center and that offensive line not so great. I just need to focus on stopping the run. Yeah. We stop the run, it's over. Load the box, make Zach Wilson throw. And that's just, he's in shambles after that. No, load the box, make Zach Wilson throw, but keep him in the pocket. The only dangers we got is him getting out the pocket and extending plays, getting some little fluke throws on the run and stuff like that. Now, he can do stuff like that, some little fluky little stuff like that, but long as we keep him in the pocket, I ain't worried about it. He could be a problem outside the pocket. Red Cowboy says, man, I've been debating with everyone about Dak and our offense. Sir, tell them people it was pouring down raining, man. I see people like Richard Sherman on Undisputed talking about, well, the offense didn't look too good. Man, the offense scored 27 points, sir. What do you want us to do? Did you hear Mike McCarthy? See, this is why you don't trust them when it comes to your team. Did you hear Mike McCarthy say he put the original game plan up? He said he went to the rain play call. He went to the rain play sheet. He didn't he threw the whole play sheet out. He went conservative, and which was smart. See, don't get mad when we need broccoli and we get served broccoli. Don't get mad like that. Trap. The reason I say that because it was plenty of times last year where we needed broccoli and Kellen Moore gave us what? He gave us some Twinkies, some dessert. We didn't need that. We needed broccoli. See, that's the only difference. Mike McCarthy is gonna do what he's supposed to do. Sometimes it might not be pretty. Sometimes it might not be fun, but it's gonna be effective, and you're gonna get a W. I can't argue with that. That's what we need the most. As long as it get us the W, that's what we need. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't give us no steak, Ms. Neeson. Steak is good. He gave us some dessert. We needed some nutrition. He gave us dessert. He was giving us stuff at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy gonna do what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to do it. And like I said, sometimes it's not gonna be glamorous. We might not be saying this was the best showing of the offense ever, but you gonna get that dub though. Trap. Do y'all want to be, how many more entertaining pretty losses y'all want? Y'all want some more pretty losses? Let me know. Do y'all still want pretty losses? Because that's what we've been getting with Kellen Moore. What Kellen Moore got with the Chargers? That was a pretty loss, wasn't it, y'all? That was a beautiful loss. It was a dreamy, beautiful loss they took. They ran up and down the field. They had all these rushing yards, passing yards, and at the end of the day, they took a L. That's not what we want. That's not what we want no more, sir. We don't want an L no more. We want to win. I don't care what the stat line look like. We had all these pretty losses last year. The Jaguars game, was that not a pretty loss? The Jaguars game was a pretty loss. We had all this stuff going on with the Jaguars, throwing the ball up and down the field, all of these points, and still lost. Right? That's why I'm not concerned about the style points. This is not college. I don't want no more style points. We need real wins. No more pretty losses. Trap. Hey, we don't want pretty losses over here no more, y'all. We don't want no more pretty losses. That's what Kellen Moore represents, in my opinion. We want efficient wins. I'm tired of having to hang my hat on being the top offense, being the top scoring offense. Screw all of that. Because y'all need to realize that ain't what's going to get us to the promised land. That ain't what's going to get us respect either. That's not what's going to get us respect. It's different for us, y'all. It's a different level of criteria for the Cowboys. It is. I want y'all to realize that when they give other people credit and praise, they have another criteria for them. They don't give us the same praise they give other people. We got to do the extraordinary. We can't be ordinary. You need to know that. We can't be regular. We got to be the best. We got to win it all. We got to reach the peak. They're not going to give us no type of credit unless we get there, y'all. They not. Because this is what people don't realize, man. Y'all want to keep saying how good and how statistically we look on paper and all this stuff. It matters on the field. And I'm tired of playing around with these other guys. We got a real coach now, y'all. I don't have to go into the game hoping that Mike McCarthy don't blow the game. I don't go that way no more. When I go into this game, I'm fully confident. Like, I'm not worried about nothing holding us back no more. I used to be. I used to go in the game like, Lord, please let Kellen Moore call a good game. I used to go into the game like, Lord, please. You know, he had us in here in church every Sunday. We in church after church, messing with Kellen Moore. We got to pray about him calling a decent game. We don't have to do that no more, y'all. I'm here to tell y'all it's a new day in Dallas. We don't have to do all that no more. Shout out to Miss Patrice with the $4.99. She says, what happened in the NY game was supposed to happen. We have a weather plan. L. Richard Sherman's Google knows. Hey, man. Trap. Hey, we're ready to show the world. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, Miss Patrice. Because that's what people don't realize. See, y'all used to that goofy stuff. Well, Kellen Moore would have still been doing the same stuff. Kellen Moore would have called a play just like it was dry, and we would have lost. I want y'all to know that. Well, maybe not against the Giants. That's hard to do. I say this. Kellen Moore would have called a play regular. He would have called a play normal, like it ain't raining, like it's dry and perfect weather, like it's sunshine out there. And that game would have been way more frustrating, way more close than it had supposed to be. That's what it would have been. Like, yeah, that's what would have happened. But now you got a good coach that knows what he's doing, that's going to call the game exactly how he's supposed to. And that's why you got to blow out like you got to blow out. Mike McCarthy said, screw all them pretty stats and stuff. We finna win. Hey, look, what Dak told that lady in the interview. She kept asking Dak, hey, you the number one interception guy. He said, yeah, we finna win. Trap. She said, well, Dak, how the weather look? He said, yeah, we finna win. Dak ain't got time for y'all today. Dak is sick of y'all. He's frustrated. He finna show y'all. That lady said, Dak, what color jersey y'all wearing? He said, we finna win. Dak ain't want to talk to this lady at all. He ain't even listening to her. You know what I'm saying? Everything she asked Dak, he said, we finna win. He ain't got time for y'all, because all he know, the mainstream media is all full of crap, and he tired of playing. He just there so he won't get fined, Miss Niece. He just there so he won't get fined. They asked that man, Dak ain't answered none of the questions right. Dak said, yeah, we finna win. She said, what else she asked him? How you led the league in interception? That man said, yeah, we finna win. Everything she asked him, Dak was not answering them questions, sir. He was not paying that lady no mind. He was focused. And that was just, that's my guy right there. Yeah, I did see that, Miss Jack. She said, did you guys see J.K. ask the league the interceptions Josh Allen threw Monday night? But if it was Dak, you would be bashing him instantly. So are you going to lead your shows off Tuesday with Dak hate and he won? Exactly. You know, J.K. said if that was my quarterback, would y'all hold him to the same? Would y'all hold any other quarterback just like y'all did Dak? No. They would be bashing Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen, if he was a Cowboy, if he was Dak Prescott, they'll be dogging him out. Yeah, you gotta say she asking him about Zeke. Lady, please go that way. Get out of here. Dak like, yeah, we finna win. He ain't studying what this lady was talking about. It was beautiful though. I liked it because she came off disrespectful anyway. Well, you don't have your best friend. Yeah, we finna win. You led the league in interceptions. We finna win. He looked her dead in the eye and said, we finna win. Yeah. Mr. Keefe in the bed and said, landlord, I'm gonna invest in a game at AT&T Stadium. I couldn't wear my Parsons jersey out of respect because my boss sang the national anthem. Oh, okay, yeah, you told me that. Mr. Keefe. Is he an artist or something? Or what do he do, if you don't mind me asking? That's interesting. Nah, Queen Latifah sang when? She sang the Monday night game, right? I think she sang the Monday night game. Don't let me find out Queen Latifah your boss, Keisha. Oh, it is Queen Latifah. Dang, that's what's up, man. Hey, tell her I got a demo going on now. Trap. That was Sunday Night Football. Yeah, that was up, Mr. Keith. Yeah, she had that Gucci suit on too. Hey, Queen was stepping on y'all now. She was stepping. Had an all-white Gucci on. Let's see. Elijah. I don't know. You got to tell me your name now. You got to tell me your name because I don't know. I don't want to be calling you wrong. Says, see, the problem is they think we the same and we not. We are looking at history in the making by them. Wait a minute. By them thinking we the same is our best move. Exactly. We gonna hit them in the face while they thinking that we the same old Cowboys. We gonna hit them in the face. Best believe that. Best believe that. Hey, Mr. Keith, tell her we need her on the trout feature, Mr. Keith. We need her on the trout feature. You understand? The Equalizer. They had Queen Latifah playing the Equalizer. You know you one of them. You one of them, you get a role like that. Roseanne Clark said Dallas is a complete team. It's going to be another game where they dominate all day long. Jets are irrelevant. Dallas is coming. Absolutely. Absolutely. We coming for them. Derek Grimsley says, landlord, this Cowboys defense is for real. This your brother. We have not seen a defense like this since the 90s. Man, it seems like it. It seems like it. This is Doomsday 2.0 right here. Keith said, when you come to NYC, I got you. Hey, I might be up there in December now. Carl Main said, Keith said, my boss, like, we don't know who the queen is. Absolutely. Trap. Hey, Mr. Keith was nefarious then when it called. He probably was like, hey, I don't need to put my business out there. Yeah, he said, yeah, he was sneaky with it. Because he said that the other day, he was like, my boss sang the national anthem. He didn't say who she was, though. You know, the queen in the building. D-Red Cowboy said, when is the show with Boss Cowboy? Yeah, we do that. We going to do that on Thursday. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, man. You know, we got a lot of stuff planned for y'all, and we need y'all support, man. So y'all make sure y'all support Landlord Sports, man. Boss Land is finna be crazy, and you know how we say.
Just the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
We finna go crazy with that Boss Land. He showed me some of the images and stuff. It's going crazy, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and stay tapped in with us, man. Stay tapped in. It'll be the first one with the first debut gonna be Thursday. You know, we doing it Thursday, so we coming in strong with it. 5-time challenge says the only argument people have is the past. They can't say anything about the present. Facts. They always gonna talk about the past when it come to us. That shows you that they have nothing to stand on. They have no legs to stand on. They legless out here, y'all. They don't have a leg to stand on. But yeah, man, y'all know I gave y'all a little over an hour today, man. You know, I gotta get ready to get down with the get down. So I appreciate y'all love and support, man. And before I go, man, one more time, make sure y'all support the raffle, man, on the Oso Digazua hat, man. It's only $5, and you know it goes towards me doing all of this stuff, getting these graphics and stuff like this, upgrading and doing stuff, devote more time to the show and stuff like that, man. So, you know, I appreciate all the love and support, and I got some t-shirts and stuff like that coming soon too. My niece, ooh-wee. I can't. You gonna do me like this? Did you go make Did you go make a name just so landlord can embarrass himself? No disrespect to your name, but I speak broken English, and you know, that's a lot of letters right there. Monice. I'ma just say Monice. That's all I'ma say. I think that's it. If that's wrong, I'm really in trouble. Trap. Wait a minute. I'm going to leave it alone. But you say Doomsday defense is back. Michael Parsons 3 sacks this Sunday with the win. Yeah, they O-line looking pretty rough too. That's number 76. I think he they left tackle. He was getting beat pretty quickly. And he ain't going to be able to deal with that first step Michael Parsons got. It's going to be ugly. Yeah. Hey, before I go, man, y'all help me get close as possible to this 200 likes. How close can we get before we end the show? I hate to be the one to have to beg for likes and stuff, you know. But let's see how close we can get to that, man. And I know some of them Philly fans in here lurking and stuff. You know what we do to them. Y'all know that.
Creeping on the come up, baby. Yeah. What's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
Y'all know we gonna slide on them Eagles, man.
Trap.
Ms. Roxanne said, love your content, much love and respect, enjoy your content, keep doing it at Landlord. I appreciate you. We got 2 dislikes. Y'all ain't gonna let them show us out, is you? Don't let these haters feel like they can win. We can't let these haters feel like they winning now. We got 2 dislikes. We gotta drown them out. We gotta get to 200. Look, it's 200. It was close to 200 people in here. I know some of them gone, but look. They got 2 dislikes. We need 200 likes for the 2 dislikes. Let's
trap.
That be them Eagles. That be them haters. They don't want to see us be great. They do not. They do not want to see us be great, y'all. So we ain't worried about that. We will not let the haters win. When you don't hit the like button, you're letting the Eagles win. You're letting the haters win. So let's do it. Y'all know how it go, man. But I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all support Landlord Sports. And we out of here. And you know them haters hate us because why? We are the greatest. That's why, man. That's why. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad.
In my hand.
Yeah, let's get it.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear it just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble stuff ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these I'm great enough.
Hey,
I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family.
Let's go slide on
bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B.
Over there on
I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Gotta see you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Young boy got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming. That's fair warning for my opponents that will be morning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.